So you click on this video with the expectation that you're gonna get some practical, straight to the point guide on how you can actually be consistent at doing something. Well, you know what? If that's the case, actually, thank you. Thank you for actually caring about your life. Because if you actually want to change your life to the better through implementing some positive things consistently in your life, I actually really do appreciate that, right? So this is December 20th, 2024, and this is going to be the 165 of consistently helping people build consistency. Hi, my name is Laksana, just an average person who is also struggling with being consistent at doing his things, right? And I've been, like documenting my own journey online for hundreds of days, and I'm gonna be sharing my insights and help people, to build consistency in their life, right? So today I'm gonna be talking about systems and also how can we actually create a great systems when in order to help us to be consistent at doing something. So you see, for most of us, right, most of us, we only rely on motivation when we are trying to be consistent at doing something, right? So, like the problem here, motivation comes and goes. So if we only rely on motivation, right, we are only going to be doing it when we feel like doing it, right? The problem here, like 70% of the days, we are not going to be feeling wanting to be doing the thing. And that's actually pretty normal, right? Like imagine being motivated 100% of the time, right? It's unrealistic, right? So most of us, right, as I've said, right, we've got enough motivation, right? The thing that we're lacking here is a system, right? So actually, like for most of us, we don't necessarily need more motivation, right? The thing that we need to have is to have a system that's still going to help us stick to the thing, still do the thing, even on the days when we don't have any motivation to do it, right? But you know what? If you actually have some motivation problem, like you don't feel like you have enough motivation in your life, please consider to go to some professionals, okay? So how do we actually create some system, right? Basically, some of the things that we're going to be doing here is that we're going to be making things really, really clear, right? Let's say you want to be consistent at exercising, studying, practicing or art, anything, right? Actually, like this advice could be applied to those things, but for this video, like I'm going to be using the example of studying a new language, right? Let's say studying a new language, right? Notice that when we are trying to be consistent at studying or doing any of those things, positive things, we tend to be really, really unclear. Meaning that we only say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna be studying every single day. Like it's really unclear. Like what type of studying that we're gonna be doing, how many minutes we're gonna be spending our time doing the studying every single day, right? It's really unclear. How can we even be consistent at doing something if we don't even have a clear idea, a clear grasp, right, of what is the thing that we're gonna be doing at the first place, right? So that's why unclarity is really, really problematic here, right? So how do we actually make things clear? It's by making it specific and also measurable, right? So instead of just saying that, oh yeah, I'm gonna be studying every single day, studying a new language every single day, let's say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna be using Duolingo every single day. Like this video is not sponsored by Duolingo, but I'm just gonna be giving some example, right? Duolingo, right? It's specific. I'm gonna be learning some, like some English every single day through Duolingo every single day, right? It's specific. And also, we make it measurable. Okay, so at least I'm gonna be spending 10 minutes every single day on Duolingo to study English every single day, right? So it's specific and measurable. It's clear, right? So why is this good? Firstly, we don't have to spend the time and mental energy anymore to decide what type of studying that we're gonna be doing, right? Like because notice we tend to spend so much time thinking and deciding those kind of things, right? We don't have to decide those kind of things anymore, right? And secondly, we kind of have like a clear personal daily minimum target, right? Of what is the thing that we're gonna be doing, right? But here's the thing. Not only that, so in order to have the best system, right, we're gonna be having to have some trial and error, right? Because here's the thing. Method A, like, people are different, right? So method A is going to be working on person A, but it's not going to be working on person B. And method B is going to be working on person B, but it's not going to be working on person A, right? Because you know what? People got different preferences, got different, lives, got different, got different characters, right? So we cannot just like have the one fits all system that's going to like fit everyone, right? So the thing that we're going to be doing here is that we're going to be having some kind of trial and error first, right? So basically, the first week of trying to be consistent at doing something, let's say learning language, the first week of it, we're just going to be having some trial and error phase, right? Meaning that, you know what, we are going to be trying to, like try to, what do you say? Do the habit, do the thing, with different ways. Meaning that okay, we're gonna be trying different time of the day to do the thing, right? And also like we're gonna be like trying to uh having some different preparation, right? So here's the thing, like okay, maybe like on the first week, right? On the first day, we're gonna be try to do the studying at 5 a.m. in the morning, right? Right? And then the next day we try at 6 a.m. in the morning, right? And then at like the next day we're gonna be trying it at a different time again, right? Maybe at after school, maybe like 4 p.m. right? 4 p.m. something like that, right? So the thing that we're gonna be doing here is that we're gonna be writing all of the pros and cons of each different time of the day, right? So maybe like in the morning, or at 5 a.m. I kind of feel like it's effective, but because I'm still, fresh, right? But the problem here is that I need to prepare to go to the school, right? Let's say we're just like really, we have a really far home from school, right? So we need to be preparing for school at 5 a.m., right? Let's say that's the cons, right? That's the pros and cons, right? And then we're going to be writing, like the pros and cons of doing it after school at 4 p.m. is going to be, actually like I got lots of time, but the problem here I'm already exhausted, right? And so on, right? So we actually like kind of evaluate different kind of all the different ways that we are doing of doing this learning thing, right? Okay, so why it's good, right? When we are trying to do this trial and error stuff, right?